Hey, we're back. It's Saturday. No rest for the weary.
That's right.
Wes seems to have a good attitude. It's Saturday. We're firing up the computer here, and we're doing it for one reason. I needed to follow up. We were talking about the importance of being on the internet, and so I sent you to read an article called "Off the Coast of Australia." Did you read the article?
I did.
Okay. Was $92,000 enough reasons to get on the internet?
I think that's a safe bet. Yeah.
That doesn't happen every day, folks. I mean, I think I said in the article that it's not something that happens to me every day.
Right. But even once, that's
once a year will do.
pretty good.
Then I also sent you to read an article called "What's in a Name," and what did you think of that article? Did it make sense?
Oh yeah, it was great. It really drove home the fact of why you need to choose a name carefully, and that it's not just a name. No, I mean
the name is not just a name.
Right.
I try to point that out.
Yeah, no, it made complete sense to me.
So now the big grand finale. Did you pick a name, and if so, what is it?
Well, I did choose a name, and I followed your instructions within the article. And if you guys read the article, which you really should, you talk about the 4 details that really need to be included in the name. You want to tell the folks what they are?
Yeah, it has to say who you are, what you do, where they can find you, and where they can get more information.
Perfect.
And so that's a tall order for a name.
For one, yeah.
For one name.
And you got to keep it short and sweet so people can remember it.
So what did you pick?
Well, I feel like a little bit of a copycat because I took a page right out of your book. Within the article, you have a sample name. Mitch sells houses, Mitch buys houses. So I latched onto that. And my name is Wes buys houses and Wes sells houses.
.com.
Yes, sir. .com.
Very good, my man.
Is that all right?
I was thinking that he was going to try to get kind of artsy fartsy on me or something. He was going to come up with these names, and I thought but it's really simple, man. You did. I wasn't sure if you were going to do it or not, but I pretty much laid it out there for you.
It made sense to me.
Okay, yeah.
I read through it.
It's not about being too fancy. It's about getting some results. Is how I feel about it.
Yeah.
You can have any fancy slogan attached to that you want,
right?
But we just
build around that.
That's
the base.
Now the other thing was, I talked about Off the Coast of Australia in the last video.
Right.
We talked about that success story. But then you went and read the article anyways.
Yes.
Tell me about the difference between that story
and hugely added value to actually go and sit down and read the article. The article went into much more depth than you were able to go to on the video, obviously for short, for time's sake.
Well, I have a lot more time when I'm writing these things. It sometimes takes me hours.
It starts to flow.
And
you really kind of dove into all the small nuances of what actually happens in a deal, what you were thinking, how you sized the guy up, all the way down to his handshake and what that meant and how to interpret that in order to play the deal out from start to finish successfully so that everybody benefits. So it actually kind of, it's a lot of insight, and it kind of gives you like an open window into Mitch's mind of what exactly happens when you're in the sale, and it was really impressive and it really insightful.
I'm glad to hear you say that you got something out of it and that you actually went and read it, because I thought you were going to blow it off.
No.
Because there is a lot, and that particular deal had a lot of moving parts.
Sure.
So that one was even hard to write because I was thinking so many things on so many different levels. It was hard to get it down into words, but
sure.
I think I got it pretty clear. I mean, I can never get it exactly, but that's it. Wes has a name now. I also was talking about making your name part of your email address.
Right, that was in the story.
You haven't? Did you get the email address?
I haven't done that yet because of the technical aspects.
That's just as well. Let's get you. Now the next step. We're gonna start getting your cyber office set up. We're gonna get your internet site up.
Okay.
We're gonna start working on that.
Great.
And along the way, we're gonna incorporate that name that you chose, wesbuyshouses.com.
Wesbuyshouses.com.
Wessaleshouses.com.
You got it.
We're gonna make that Wes at wesbuyshouses.com.
Oh, okay.
And Wes at wessaleshouses.com.
Further branding it.
Further branding the name and kind of just keeping everything uniform. The less your customers have to remember, the easier it's going to be for them to call you back, 5 months from now when they've lost your card.
Yeah.
So we'll start there.
Okay.
That's it for today, and we'll talk to you soon.
Sounds good.